continue to count down the days until the Ultimate Frenzy pay-per-view, the second to ever occur in the existence of VRW. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 12 of VRW Warzone. As always, I am the voice of VRW Caw Creators. I am Quantissimo. Tonight, we are going to get straight down to the root of things, getting down to business, getting down with the gift of Valor Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the VRW Warriors gift of Valor Champion, Triss Riley.
Overcoming her 2-month turmoil over the Gift of Valor Championship in accordance with Jada Storm, Triss Riley now has herself a bigger target painted on her back. A target that was painted by the Queen of the Warzone. Hold on a minute. We haven't seen this one in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eliza Aries, and alongside Sammy Stone and Jada. Eliza Aries was also one of many to make their VRW Warzone debut at VRW Quito. Oh, hell yeah, I'm all for it. Impromptu Gift of Valor Championship match to start episode 12.
The following contest scheduled for 1-4 is for the VRW War Maiden's Gift of Valor Championship. Introducing first, from Kona, Hawaii, Eliza and her opponent. From Dublin City, Ireland, she is the VRW War Maiden's Gift of Valor Champion, Triss Riley.
As great as an opportunity this is for Eliza Aries, the target is clear in plain sight. If you're Triss Riley, now everyone is starting to speak up. Much like Sammy Stone did last week, but now Triss Riley showing the entirety of the Warzone that she in fact is one of a courageous heart. Defending her Gift of Valor Championship right here and now. And Riley straight out the gate, Eliza Aries stopping her in mid-tracks and now locking things up. Was not expecting Eliza Aries to stick her nose in the business of the Gift of Valor Champion as she was trying to get answers and a response from the Queen of Warzone, Sammy Stone. But Triss Riley, being the fighting champion that she has claimed to be, is now backing up that term. Part about being a Gift of Valor champion, showing courage in the face of great danger, and nothing is more dangerous than when someone comes and tries to take away the championship that you hold dear to yourself. After taking the championship from Jada Storms, after defending it in a half-hour Survivor match, which ended up going into sudden death. This will have been the third time that Triss Riley has defended the Gift of Valor Championship. One opponent that she once defended against the Shooting Star Whitney, and that was an exceptional bout. And now Triss Riley having to deal with the ghosts of her debut, much like the expense of Eliza Aries, someone else who debuted the night of VRW Queendom, the War Maiden only pay-per-view, which saw the emergence of Triss Riley, that saw the emergence of Jada, Sammy Stone, and Eliza Aries. Eliza from the top rope got caught, however, into a Riley bomb! Already into a Riley bomb, covering a kick out! Triss Riley not wasting any time here, backing up her claims as a fighting champion after being called out by Eliza Aries. Eliza with the biggest opportunity of her career since joining VRW, off of a powerbomb of her own, cover on the champion, and a kick out at one. Many viewed Sammy Stone's hate speech of last week as controversial. Sammy Stone undoubtedly upset at the fact that she was attacked by not only Triss Riley but Jada Storm. Understandably, we can see where the Queen of the Warzone is coming from. Oh! Off a draping off the top rope here. Eliza Aries now taking it to the Gift of Valor champion, tossed into the ropes here. Eliza with a significant wrestling background, and it seems that she has been mixing things up as of late, since making her appearance here for the first time ever in Season 2 of the Warzone. Eliza Aries, collegiate wrestling background, trained in multiple wrestling dojos across the EFET circuit. Eliza Aries now hooking the leg, small package driver with the bridge cover and a kick out. So quick and efficient is Eliza Aries now using the leg straight to take away the power in the ribs, damaging the ribs of the Gift of Valor champion Triss Riley. No matter who you are, if you hold a championship in this war zone, you always have that target on your back, always gonna have to keep your head on a swivel. Triss Riley was not expecting the arrival, the emergence of Eliza Aries coming now after her neck, calling her an unfit champion. They even decided to put that championship on the line. Aries believing that she has never received the opportunity that she was promised since coming into VRW, and is now seizing that opportunity with her own power and the strength of Eliza Aries with that exploder suplex, almost tossing the champion over the top rope, coming once again, title on the line, and Triss Riley again able to kick out at a solid 2. And Eliza Aries now with the chains of Hermes, dropping the champion, the cover title on the line, 2.5. Eliza Aries now pulling out the big move, trying to put this matchup away to capture her first championship in VRW. Eliza Aries now, with a forearm to the champion and a nip up. Eliza Aries is well known for her strength, but also her technical grappling skills here. Not too shy of locking in a submission here and there. She is well known for her Apollo Bow arm breaker that have many times proven efficient in her matches. And there you see the target of the arm right now. Eliza Aries going after the left arm of the champion, trying to soften up the arm for later damage once that Apollo is locked in. Now the power once again on display, but Triss Riley able to drop Eliza Aries. And a stiff, furious punch for the champion. And Triss all the way from the top rope with an elbow dropping down to the lower back of Eliza Aries. And now Riley tried to go for the high knee, got caught by the challenger. Eliza Aries off the back suplex, off a nip up, and a second nip up, just showing you the athleticism in the heart of Eliza Aries, now locking herself in on the comeback train. Off the atomic drop into a scoop power slam. Showing courage in the face of danger. Eliza Aries has one target in the way between her and her dream of being a champion of the VRW. Taking down Riley off that lariat. Shoulders on down and only a 2 count for Eliza. Eliza Aries would love nothing more but to take the Gift of Valor Championship off of someone she seems and is deemed an unfit champion in VRW. Trying to wrestle for control in the corner. Once again, tossed back into the corner by Eliza Aries, right into an elbow. Triss Riley off the stiff forearm strike here. Tried to go for that furious right hand. Eliza Aries keeping the champion on her toes, keeping her wits about her, trapped in the corner once again. And Eliza now going back, targeting the lower back. Triss Riley now going to trap her into the tree of woe. And Eliza with a stiff rib kick. Malicious words said by Eliza Aries. Once again, this time a Saito suplex. It appears as though Triss Riley played possum there for a second. Now trying to hype herself up, trying to get herself back into the driver's seat of this matchup here. Got caught with a European uppercut, deep arm drag by the challenger. And kick to the midsection. Tried to go for that exploder suplex, but Triss Riley up the cradle suplex. Eliza off her rocker now. There's a high knee by Triss Riley to retain the Gift of Valor Championship. Only a 2 count. Riley beside herself here, battling against Eliza Aries for the Gift of Valor Championship, kicking off the night. Originally, Riley was expecting Sammy Stone to confront her about her words from last week. Now Triss Riley defending the guard of her Gift of Valor Championship. Riley has her right where she wants her. Into a Riley bomb! Into the bridge cover! Shoulders are down and a kick out by Eliza! locking in a figure four neck lock. Referee don't know what to do here. Aries able to find the escape for the submission. But got caught. Kick to the midsection by Eliza Aries. Aries now trying to go for that exploder suplex again. And Riley on the springboard into the Frankensteiner. Eliza Aries was not expecting the extraordinary nature of Triss Riley to expose itself here tonight. But that is the will of the fighting champion at hand. This is exactly what you asked for. Riley now locking in the lawn chair submission. Eliza Aries with nowhere to go, refusing to tap out. Collegiate wrestling background coming into play here, able to escape the grapple techniques of Triss Riley. And trying to go for the Boston knee point, moved out of the way. Riley off the clothesline. You can see the wear and tear starting to develop. And the bearings of the Gift of Valor champion throw face down to the man. Keep in mind that this confrontation is not the only one we are expecting here tonight. Later on, the Charm City Kings deemed to call out Pandemonium into the DDT. And now Triss Riley climbing all the way to the top rope. Picture perfect shooting star splash. Riley pulling out all new stops here, and now driving him fist with the furious right hand of the Gift of Valor champion. And Eliza Aries continues to press on. And being blasted with that back elbow strike by Eliza Aries. Aries now gonna toss Riley into the corner once again off the back elbow strike. Once more into another clothesline. Riley once again, for a third time in this matchup here, trying to drop her with the Riley bomb. Cover to retain the Gift of Valor championship, and again at 2.5. Riley starting to get frustrated with the fight with the heart of Eliza Aries. And Eliza, dropping a knee into the face here. Big boot and a wheel kick. Triss Riley rocked for days now off their manipulation. This beatdown of Eliza. And once more targeting the arms, going straight back after the left arm for the Apollo Bow. Just softening the blow even further. And expect more of this groundwork from Eliza Aries for the rest of the matchup here. Realizing how weakened Triss Riley has become since the start of this matchup here, it's only a matter of time before she goes back after the arm like she's doing now. The left arm continuing to be targeted. Stepping down to the hand and wrist at Riley. Now Riley trying to fight back as best as she can here. Picked away by Eliza. Tossed back into the corner. And Eliza Aries there. Tried to go after that left arm once again. Got dropped with a stiff forearm strike. Another forearm counter. And a forearm strike from Eliza herself. And once again, the groundwork on display. Keeping the champion grounded, this time going after the right arm. The furious right arm of Triss Riley. Aries is loving the excitement. Close to being the Gift of Valor champion, and another kick out. And moved out of the way from the knee strike. Riley had as well scouted and got caught with a pump kick. And now this time it's Triss Riley targeting a body part, going after the left leg of Eliza. Riley fighting back, tried to go for the high knee once again, kicked away, got caught, into another exploder! Eliza Aries on the verge of becoming the Gift of Valor champion! And another kick out by Triss Riley! No longer a subpar performance for Eliza Aries. From the top rope, the double axe handle to the back of the dome of Triss Riley. Tossed back into the corner. Now Riley in the counter. Deep arm drag, catching Eliza Aries. Once again, looking for another Riley bomb. Cover again. Shoulders are down. And another kick out by Aries. Are you kidding me? What is that, 4 or 5 Riley bombs, and Riley cannot put away Eliza Aries. The will to press on is clearly being shown in the performance of Eliza Aries, refusing to give up, refusing to be put away. What more does Riley need to do to retain the Gift of Valor Championship? Now off the nip up, clothesline throw back down. Eliza not giving Riley much time to think of any kind of strategy. Moved out away for the kick. Boston Knee Party! Boston Knee Party! The cover! The cover! Shoulders are down and another kick out! And again, Eliza Aries continuing to focus on the left arm. It's only a matter of time before the Apollo is locked in, and we have ourselves a new Gift of Valor champion. Continuing to put the pressure on Triss Riley. Off the leg kick counter. Pretty Yellow met the knee. Don't back down. Aries have been finding a counter for every opportunity she gets. And now once again, toss, throw. Dr. AD to the bottom rope here, looking for that clothesline once again. Got caught. Got caught to a Boston Crab. Triss Riley rolled into the Boston Crab. Aries needs to cover that. She is forced to tap out. Riley is able to retain.
Here is your winner, Triss Riley.
Triss Riley had to fight for her meal tonight. Off of the game competition from Eliza Aries that absolutely nobody was expecting here tonight. So many times Triss Riley landed and nailed the Riley bomb on Eliza Aries. Here we saw, without the bridge cover, the frustration on the face of the Gift of Valor champion. And here's where we thought things could have gotten easier. This would be attempt number 4 of another Riley bomb, this time with the bridge cover. And even that wasn't enough. It all came down to the misdirection. Eliza Aries tried to go for this lariat and was not expecting Triss Riley to lock in a Boston Crab seemingly from out of nowhere, forcing Eliza Aries to tap out. Successful championship winner. Oh! Suki was in the position of an I love you. Almost had us all. It's shocking to all, ladies and gentlemen. More action to be decided later on tonight. Dead Sick going for another opportunity at getting a win off of the expense of Insurgency. Another tag team bout that should definitely get Dead Sick back on his feet. And not only the tag team performance of the night, the main event, Pandemonium versus the Birds of Prey, to see who will advance in the ultimate frenzy qualifier to be the next #1 contenders for the War Men's Tag Team Championships.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
And this will be the first appearance of Mike Duncan in Season 2 of VRW Warzone, welcoming in to a new time. We are nearly 3 weeks away from the Ultimate Frenzy, and everyone is trying to get in their time before the Warzone is relocated in May. Duncan trying to make things better for himself here tonight, much like his opponent.
Where did the time go? Running scared for so many years, and now I'm here.
And his opponent.
But I don't see
is Indiana.
everything I love's come and gone.
Marcus Holloway, a well-devoted warrior within the Warzone, had an opportunity late last year, an opportunity that would have granted him a shot at the VRW Warzone Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Unfortunately, that opportunity slipped through his fingers, and he has had to work his way from the ground up. Here tonight, Marcus Holloway looks to rejuvenate himself, embarking on his first singles match in Season 2 of VRW Warzone.
I look in the mirror, but what I see, it ain't
Holloway, who had his time at once upon a time in the Broken Kingdom boot camp, fell at the expense, but we saw how resilient, how dangerous Marcus Holloway can be in a match of attrition. And soon Mike Duncan is going to realize that here himself here tonight, one-on-one. Mike Duncan versus Marcus Holloway matchup is now underway here. And Holloway getting dropped on the top of that dome off of that half-and-half suplex. Marcus Holloway from time to time has been rising to the occasion, but has been waiting for that bigger opportunity to get himself back in the topic of a championship. And the power already being shown by Holloway with authority, that spine buster. But Mike Duncan, kicking away. Marcus Holloway out of the groundwork and the foundation. Off the stiff clothesline. Take a look at where that opportunity landed him way back when, in topic of that 2 out of 3 falls matchup, where the winner would have gone on to face Jason Ramirez for the Warzone Championship. The winner of that match was RJ Smith. Obviously, once we hit into Season 2, RJ Smith did not walk out that night. The night we came back to YouTube, did not walk out with the Warzone Championship in hand. And even then things got better for RJ Smith. He was approached by Mr. White, Maxwell White, who is now revealed as clothesline over the top rope. Revealed as the top manager for Technically Perfect, and things worked out for them across the EFED circuit. They now find themselves here in the Warzone. And Tom Doyle now finds himself heading to the Ultimate Frenzy, going after the American Revolution Championship. Things have gotten better for those two opponents that Holloway once fought with that Warzone Championship opportunity on the mind of all 3 of them at the time, and now has to put up with working himself all alone, trying to climb the rankings of VRW. Getting dropped with a cutter by Mike Duncan. Holloway in deep, deep trouble. Spin kick to the midsection. Duncan looking for the cross buster. Driven down into the mat, the cover with the shoulders down, and a 2 count for Holloway. For people like Holloway with no allies, it's hard to climb out of that ditch, to climb yourself out of that obscurity. Marcus Holloway fought so hard to get that opportunity to get that shot at almost becoming a #1 contender. Kick out by Duncan. Climbing to the top is supposed to be lonely, but that is the lonely man's ride that this man has been taking. And Holloway now, oh, that boot to the face by Mike Duncan. But we know just how well and strong of a heart that Marcus Holloway has. Despite not having allies like the Broken Kingdom, despite not being a part of insurgency, the man has been doing his best to get by. And tonight we are just going to be shown just how resilient, just how badly the man will climb his way out of this ditch, to climb himself out of this pit, to get himself into superstardom. It all starts here tonight, getting this opportunity, his first one-on-one matchup of Season 2. Shout out to the midsection by Mike Duncan. Now getting back inside the ring, breaking the referee's 10 count here, kick to the midsection by Duncan. DDT! Mike Duncan has just been floating around backstage in the Warzone, waiting for opportunity after opportunity as well. And now an opportunity to put Holloway away with another pop-up ace crusher. But not going for the cover. That might have tossed him here off the deep arm drag by Holloway. And now hyping himself up. Sudden boost of adrenaline, got caught with a stiff forearm strike. Holloway got caught, however, being driven down once again by Duncan. Cover again. Shoulders are down and a kick out. Stepping down on the lower back. Now I'm going to lock in an armbar. Armbar submission is in. Trying to force Marcus Holloway to tap out, but back to his feet. Look at these stiff punches to the face and nose of Mike Duncan. Holloway now back to a vertical base, got caught. Kick to the midsection once again. Holloway gonna be driven down with another crossbuster of Mike Duncan. Cover once again, and a shoulder came up at 2.5. And Duncan gonna have to reach deep down into that methodical side. The methodical pacing of this match is dependent on it. But Holloway now, oh! Off a jawbreaker with authority here, turning the whole time of the matchup. Perhaps here, no, the takedown of Mike Duncan, raining down these heavy shots. Holloway had to block every one of them. Now back into the cover. Hand in the face, shoulders are down. Here, another kick out at 2.5. Now back to the outside here. Once again, up on his shoulders. Mike Duncan now looking for a pop-up ace crusher, instead draping out into that apron. And pushed back inside the ring as Holloway and Duncan got caught. However, front headlock is applied. Mike Duncan now locking in. A calf crusher submission here. Trying to pull back on that knee. Oh! Pointing the elbow, meaning the top of the dome. Looking for a belly-to-belly suplex, perhaps no. Mike Duncan able to fight this one out here. Got caught, however, gonna get dropped down on the knee. Right knee of Duncan, and Holloway now looking like he's struggling. And now a showcase of power from Mike Duncan. And here to the gut wrench suplex. Mike Duncan seemed like he's starting to slow down himself, but wants to put this matchup away once again. Third time could be the charm for Mike Duncan, looking for another crossbuster. Shoulders are down, and again Marcus Holloway able to kick out at 2.5, and Duncan seemingly upset, worn out that he's had to work this hard to put Holloway away. But we know about the resiliency, the never give up attitude of Marcus Holloway. Clothesline into the corner. Now trying to step down. Duncan moved out of the way, got caught. Gonna be dragged down here. And now Holloway into an ankle lock. Ankle lock is applied, and Holloway can't keep the hold, can't get the grip. And a step clothesline by Mike Duncan. Now another kick to the midsection here. Duncan looking for the Oshikoroshi. Duncan just looking down on Holloway, watching as he struggles to get back to his feet, not realizing why the man hasn't given up yet. Another kick to the midsection. Now Duncan, face first, now gonna bash his face in, over and over and over and over again. Trying to beat out the idea that he's gonna win this matchup here. Up on his shoulders now once again. Duncan looking for another pop-up into the ace crusher. And Holloway, able to pick the legs from underneath a Duncan here. Trying to get back in this matchup as quickly as possible. Here's shoulder tackle with authority. Saw this 3 times already. This is attempt number 4 to put Holloway away with the crossbuster. Sixth shot to the ribs in midsection. Holloway now. Holloway into a spinning brainbuster. Now the cover. Marcus Holloway able to put Duncan away. We're starting to see the rising of our latest up-and-coming stars. We've had documentation of how resilient Marcus Holloway has been as of late, and now we see the drive that is going to be pushing him towards more success here in VRW. Off that sprinting brainbuster. Big win necessary for Marcus Holloway.
For one fall, and this is fresh. Accompanied by Scout combined weight of 415 pounds. Jackson Vega,
It has been an unfortunate downward spiral for DeadSec since the start of Season 2. But now they got themselves a little bit of backup here for a little encouragement. Skyline Delta coming out with them here tonight. And they got themselves an even bigger task to deal with than Technically Perfect.
and their opponents.
Jada Storm now going back to the focus of making things better for Royal Solomon and Ryan Riley, pushing them to be the next Warzone Tag Team Champions. No longer a 4-person stable is Insurgency, at least for now. Jada Storm has mentioned to me in many interviews in the past that she has an idea of a couple more friends who are going to be interested and willing to join her on her endeavors here. And VRW no longer the VRW Gift of Valor champion is now pushing to even higher goals, to even bigger opportunities. And so long as Ryan Riley and Royal Sullivan stay by her side, these endeavors, these goals, these dreams are more than obtainable. This undeniable fact that Jada Stone has assembled an ensemble of talent in VRW, and even more on the way, shouldn't be terrifying. It should be more than expected to be a marvel. And Jackson Data and Tyler Omega having to refocus themselves here, try to get themselves a better win, a better scenario for themselves than last week when they went on against the debut of Technically Perfect, managed by Maxwell White, Mr. White as he prefers to be called. Jackson Theta was taking the brunt of all the offense. Tyler got some offense for a short second, but was never tagged into that matchup here. Hopefully, things get better for them here in this tag team match against Insurgency. Difference between DeadSec and Insurgency is that DeadSec has been teaming for a while now. Royal Sullivan and Ryan Riley was brought together by Jada Storm. They're not as brought together as a tag team as Technically Perfect or DeadSec, but they have shown the efficiency of being put together and being led by Insurgency's leader, Jada Storm, that they can work just as fine as any standard tag team in VRW. Moved out of the way of the forearm strike, getting caught and kept in the corner of Insurgency. Boom! Blasting Ryan Riley off with the apron here. Royal Sullivan trying to make a play. There's the tag to Tyler Omega finally. And Omega, oh, big shot to the face there. Royal Sullivan clothesline into the corner. Sullivan now, shall be pushed away here. Heel kick. Heel kick by Tyler Omega does not drop Royal Sullivan. However, now the front headlock is applied here. Pushed away, kick to the midsection. Now trying to wrestle with control here. The tag team division has been trying to build itself back up for the ashes here. Now with the arrival of Technically Perfect, things are going to get a whole lot heated in the tag team division. Don't believe me, just take a look at the Women Tag Team Championship Contender Tournament going on right now. Later on in our main event, we're going to see Pandemonium versus the Birds of Prey. It doesn't get any bigger than that here. Robin Blackshaw, who has big history with not just Pandemonium, but with Selena Stone herself, who has been seriously taken out of action by Candy Vega and Bella Lockjaw. But that's the least of their concerns for Pandemonium. Pandemonium looking to be called out by the VRW Warzone Tag Team Champions. The Soul Survivor Champion, the Charm City Kings, will be here later on tonight. Tag was made by Ryan Riley. Now being the League of Man Wrestling for control here once again. Ooh, shoved away, clothesline, drop toe hold into the bottom rope. And Ryan now going to use the ropes as his weapon here into this matchup here. Referee can't do anything about it. And now raining down these heavy punches to the face, to the gut of Tyler Omega. And Ryan Riley just trying to keep both members of DeadSec from making a tag from one another here. That is the mission statement. And Omega able to find his way out. Ooh, boot to the face by Ryan Riley here. Taking out the leg from underneath. Tackle with authority was Ryan Riley. Ryan, who's understandably upset that he did not walk out the VRW Warzone champion at the Clash of Madness. Shoulders are down and a kick out. Believed to be the reason that Sammy Stone, out of spite, saving Jason Ramirez and Triss Riley, is now looking to deal with the problem at hand. That is the Queen of the Warzone. And Ryan Riley, right to the ice here, clothesline in the corner. Omega is down, kick it down. It's Ryan Riley here into a powerbomb. Oh, stiff kick again We're just 3 weeks away from the Ultimate Frenzy. We are aware of at least 4 championship matches that will go down. The Warming and Tag Team Championships will be defended by the Undisputed Elite. The American Revolution Championship will be defended by American Terrors Mason Rex. The Warmans and the Warzone Championship will also be defended in Frenzy matches. Ultimate Frenzy 2 is going to be ecstatic. And Insurgency is trying to ensure that they are the talk of the town before the Warzone relocates into a cover and the save by Jackson Theta, but from behind, Royal Sullivan with a back body drop. And Tyler Omega with the takedown of Ryan Riley. And the counter for counter that's going on right now in this matchup. Big boot by Riley. Taking out Tyler Omega. Now the takedown. Crossface. On track crossface is applied. Might as well call that the gates of Hades. Trying to force Omega to tap out, but the knee to the back of the dome and a stiff punch. Omega now being tossed aside back into the corner of Insurgency, not allowing him to make the tag. Ryan Riley and Royal Sullivan here looking to put that second away. The assist is off the spinning brain buster, cover now, and Jackson Theta with the save. But from behind once again, belly to belly suplex. The cover ref, come on ref. Hand in the face, shoulders are down, and another kick out. But Royal Sullivan is hyping himself up here. Things looking to be bright in the eyes of Insurgency. Oh! Up the leg trip by Tyler Omega. And now Tyler gonna keep, face first into that top turnbuckle. Tyler Omega with devious intentions in mind. Big slap, and Tyler Omega normally goes for this as a last resort. This might as well be a last resort. Silver block to the outside. Go for Broker, go the hell home. Tossing Royal Sullivan back inside the ring. Omega now not going to go for the cover. Instead wants to do more damage to Royal Sullivan. And Sullivan able to find an escape. Back elbow was applied. And now forearm strike, got caught! Into a backbreaker! Omega got too overzealous and now finds himself back into the corner of Insurgency. Now making the tag once again. Looking to go high-low! And Jackson Theta trying to call for the tag! But Omega continues to struggle! Still in the corner of Insurgency, lariat to the back of the dome! And Jada talking, hyping up Ryan Riley here. Great pep talk from the leader of Insurgency, showing the stuff of legends. The former Warzone champion at work here, blocking the heel kick, and now with the gut wrench. Transitions into another CL powerbomb. Jackson continuing to call out for Tyler Omega, trying to get him to make the tag. Now these knees to the groin of Omega, keeping Omega isolated, keeping him from making the tag. They're so close to being able to make that tag. Another Uchi-Hiroshi. As effective as they come right here in the now. Off the chin breaker, and now Omega able to finally get an opportunity to make the tag, but Ryan Riley refused to let it happen. Another chop block to the left leg. It's so close yet so far. And now that left leg has become a serious target for Ryan Riley. And again, putting all the target, all the damage and weight crashing down on that left knee. Omega now once again being subjugated to the wrath and power bomb of Ryan Riley. And now gonna look in armbar. Triangle armbar is applied. Again, right in front of his tag team partner, Omega, with these shots with the left arm. The good on that actually works. So close to making a tag. Ryan Riley isn't gonna let it happen again. Omega found in the opposite corner, but Omega trying to fight this one out off the back elbow. Ryan Riley trying to keep him. Now these shots, these strikes. So close, just put your hand out. And again, Ryan Riley tossing Omega away from his own corner. Making the tag to Royal Sullivan. Both the knee strikes to the ribs of Omega. Double suplex. And again, oh, that's so close. Targeting the left leg once again. Royal Sullivan now. Kick to the lower back. It's a damn shame. Omega, who had hardly any ring presence last week, having all the ring presence right now and no help, hardly any help from Jackson Theta. And now Omega back in the driver's seat, possibly overly momentarily here, trying to drag him towards his own corner, but the elbows are meeting closer to home here. And now tossing the corner off the shoulder tackle to the ribs. And Royal Sullivan now continuing to damage the lower back. Now off the backbreaker. And again just turning Omega into his personal plaything. Now gonna make the tag. They're letting it happen. Omega so close to being able to make the tag. There's the tag. Here comes Jackson there. Doesn't need the clothesline, but got caught. The man got caught. Into a hellfire reckoning. To the cover! Omega back to the ropes here, but it's just too late!
Your winners, Insurgency.
Thus being the struggle of being left in the matchup for far too long was Tyler Omega, who kept the Vanguard for dead set the majority of the match. Did absolutely everything he could for himself to keep sure that he had the time to put in some exceptional work, but it just couldn't hack it. After that tag was made to Jackson Theta, one Hellfire Reckoning ended the endeavors of DedSec. Insurgency continuing to stand tall, rising up the rankings of the Warzone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Caw Creators.
Talk about building up more momentum for yourself here, Caw Creators, a former VRW Warzone television champion, looking to make headlights for herself here tonight. Though the arena is pitch black like the soul of the former television champion, Caw Creators looks to bring us all out from the darkness with a flashy appeal, as you can see here.
Accompanied tonight by from Miami, Florida, representing the Broken Kingdom, Undisputed.
It is the resurrection of the Broken Kingdom as a whole. Ace Barrett had his matchup last week, putting down Zigzag in effective status. Tonight is Marissa Barrett's turn to bring the power, to bring the presence of the Broken Kingdom without their king of the Warzone. Former television champion, former two-time War Maidens champion Marissa Barrett, and the former tag team champions, former world champion Ace Barrett. The Broken Kingdom trying to get themselves back on the right track. This trio, one of the original three. Even Saturn knows Marissa Barrett far too well. It was at the Ultimate Frenzy last year where Marissa Barrett first took the television championship away from Caw Creators Saturn. And a stiff kick by Caw Creators, getting this thing kicked off, especially now. Already on the top rope here, Caw Creators, what are you doing? So quick to jump the gun, pull the trigger from the top rope. Oh, into a corkscrew stunner. I have no idea where this steadfast, explosive attitude came from Caw Creators at the start of the matchup here. But Marissa Barrett knocking her off the apron. Not even giving Marissa any time to compose herself after that corkscrew stunner here. Exploder suplex on the outside. Oh, stiff kick, but we saw it get closer. Hold here, pop up into a hurricanrana. The things seem to be getting better for the Broken Kingdom as the days lead up to the Ultimate Frenzy. Ooh, stiff kick to the hamstring, back inside the ring is Caw Creators, back inside is Marissa as well. Oh, kick to the right leg here, gonna spike her face first into the mat. Caw Creators Saturn now. Gonna keep all the offense again. This might as well be an Ultimate Frenzy rematch from last year into the making. Back then there were two shows for VRW, and of course the Warzone was the one to remain vigilant. And oh, over the top rope goes Marissa Barrett, back inside the ring is Caw Creators once again. I said that these two know each other far too well here. Oh, kick to the midsection, and these educated kicks of Marissa Barrett. With AJ and Ace watching off from ringside, Caw Creators said all this by herself here. Stiff roundhouse kick by Marissa Barrett. Now dragging Caw Creators closer to the center of the ring here. Marissa Barrett seemingly playing the mind games with Caw Creators Saturn, showing her how trivial this all is to her. Literal energy of kicking the ass of her opponents. Oof. Used to call herself the baddest bitch in VRW. Now on the modified Russian leg sweep by Caw Creators Saturn. Shoulders are down, only on one count. But Marissa Barrett knows that Caw Creators isn't any push over, trying to go for that. Oh! Pump handle into the neck breaker, into the Ruby driver, and now a single leg Boston Crab is applied. Kaiva now kicking away. Marissa Barrett now back to a vertical base. Our both War Maidens here. Up on the shoulders of Kaiva. Off the gut check. Still with a full head steam into the Yakuza kick, but Marissa moved out of the way. And now Marissa with this chin lock applied. Just trying to keep Kaiva grounded for the time being as she formulates a plan of attack. The accolades within the Broken Kingdom are as follow. Former two-time War Maidens champion, former two-time world champion is Ace Bear, and the former tag team champions into the cover. Oh, with a kick out by Kaiva. Broken Kingdom have been putting championships on their resume time after time again. And VRW goes out for the quarter, shoved away here. Tried to go for the high knee. Up on the shoulders once again of Kaiva Saturn. Look for another gut check. Can she hit the Yakuza kick this time around? And she does. Keeping the focus, keeping the momentum going. Sweeping the legs from underneath. Kaiva Saturn now with Marissa Bear in a prime position. Incoming spear! Taking down Marissa, but not going for the cover is Kaiva. Instead, going for this straight jacket prison. With the knee to the small of the back. But Marissa Bear quickly going to get back to her feet here, whipping off Kaiva Saturn. And now, ooh, kicking down Kaiva is Marissa Barrett. Barrett now, misses with the spinning heel kick and got dropped on the clothesline. Into the cover by Kaiva. Hook the leg, shoulders are down. Kick out by Marissa. AJ and Ace looking with some fierce looks right now from ringside here. Go! Shoulder tackle into the ribs. Once again, there's a two-peat. Now Marissa, able to shove this one away. Overshot that elbow. Was not anticipating the distance between she and Kaiva Saturn. Kaiva all the way at the top rope, looking for the corkscrew moonsault, but no one was home. And now Marissa, kick to the midsection. Gonna toss Kaiva into the top turnbuckle here. Double knees, landing the hole. Now Bear pop up. Just the light frame of Kaiva Saturn makes it seemingly effortless again with the flapjack. Back to the vertical base of Kaiva Saturn. Now going to toss her over the top rope. No, misdirection Q into a hip toss. Now Barrett finds himself in a good position right now. Could easily go for the Queen's Triumph right here and now. Decides against it. Kaiva was waiting for it. Kick to the hamstrings. Barrett now got caught. No, great counter into a stiff clothesline for the leg sweep. Back to her vertical base here. Kick, with a spinning roundhouse straight to the temple. Marissa Barrett now into the cover. Hooks the leg. Shoulders are down in a kick out. And now, with a drop kick to the back of the dome by Marissa Barrett. Back into another cover. Hook to the leg. Shoulders are down. Only a one count this time. Now Barrett off the apron now, calling Kaiva Saturn back up to her feet. Marissa Barrett looking for the Queen's Triumph. That powerful forearm to the face of Kaiva Saturn, not able to put her away, and Marissa Barrett is pissed off. Barrett upset that did not put away Kaiva Saturn. Once again deciding to go for a two-peat. Another Queen's Triumph, but jumped down. Kaiva Saturn would not give it a satisfaction of a two-peat. Back up to the top turnbuckle. Misses with the foot stomp. Barrett back in control. Elevation into a flatliner. And now Marissa turning up the notch a few dials higher. speeding up the momentum of the pacing of this match. Once again, in a prime position, could the third time be the charm for Marissa Barrett, looking for another Queen's triumphant again. Kaiva shoving her down. Back inside the ring is Marissa. Kick to the ribs, kick to the midsection. Tiger ball dropping Kaiva. Marissa Barrett just continuing to look down on Kaiva Saturn as she struggles to crawl to get back up to her feet. Barrett just looking on and now looking for a Yakuza kick, double foot stomp to the midsection. And now Kaiva with the spinning heel kick straight to the temple. Nothing pretty about it, and there's the win. Much like the title of episode 11, the Broken Kingdom is going down the right pathway towards the ultimate frenzy. Matchup was back and forth for a small bit for Kaiva Saturn. Wasn't able to hit the Ruby driver, but was able to knock her out with a spear one time. Not even the Queen's Triumph, the normal go-to for Marissa Barrett, was able to put away Kaiva Saturn. It all came down to another go-to on Marissa Barrett. Simple foot, spinning heel kick straight to the temple. Ace Barrett, AJ Graves, Marissa Barrett, the Broken Kingdom are back on the rise here in VRW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here in a moment in time, we're about to get down to the bottom of things here in regards to Pandemonium almost taking out the career of Michael Carter, but this time he got himself some backup. The Soul Survivor Champion, his Warzone Tag Team Championship partner, the Charles City Kings, Brandon Ace Michael Carter, soon to call out Pandemonium.
violence. Here come the sirens, run down all alarms. Heavily armed with devastating bombs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the VRW Warzone Tag Team Champions, Michael Cole, and the VRW Soul Survivor Champion, Brandon Hayes, the Triss King.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VRW Warzone Tag Team Champions are in the Warzone. Ready to lay down the law. Just put the business here on the table of the Warzone. Well, these guys are nowhere close to being the people that the Chomsky Kings want to address. Ladies and gentlemen, American Terror is in the building. Led in front by Darren Troy, flanked by the big man Benjamin Sawyer and the American Revolution champion Mason Rex. Rex, who is already planned and scheduled to defend the American Revolution Championship against Tom Doyle at the Ultimate Frenzy, now sticking their nose into the business of the Warzone Tag Team Champions. Everyone is calling to have all the smoke here tonight. American Terror versus the Charm City Kings here. Matchup is now underway, and there it comes. The Southern Champion going straight at the American Revolution Champion. And Mason Rex Brandon Ace kicking this match off here. Again, American Terror with their dream and aspirations of becoming 3-time Warzone Tag Team Champions may be in the near future. Despite Mason Rex having to go after Tom Doyle and defend his American Revolution Championship against him, doesn't mean that Benjamin Sawyer and Darren Troy are shy away from that opportunity. Remember, last year the Ultimate Frenzy tag was made to Benjamin Sawyer. They walked out in the VRW Ultimate Frenzy as the Warzone Tag Team Champions. Oh, big boot by the big man across the face of Brandon Ace, keeping him into the corner of American Terror. Face first in that top turnbuckle. Brandon Ace now tossing into the corner here. Off the enziguri. Pretty sure. Ooh. American Terror would love nothing more but to add another championship underneath of their ranks here. And never in their time have they hold championships all at the same time as American Terror. If not holding a singles championship, they were holding the Warzone Tag Team Championship. Never before have they done so. Unlike the Charm City Kings, who Brandon Ace is the second dual champion who holds the Warzone Tag Team Championships and the Soul Survivor Championship, tag made to Michael Carter. Now here's a little bit of strength on display by Brandon Ace with assistance from Michael Carter, and now when the big men collide, and a tag was made to Mason Rex. Michael Carter not wanting, Benjamin Sawyer not wanting to smoke against Michael Carter. Two super kicks that don't take the big man down. Double knees miss Whiteley, and now Carter looking for a power bomb. And there's Darren Troy running his mouth against Michael Carter. That proved to be an effective strategy for American Terror's American Revolution Champion. And Mason Rex not wasting any time, trying to put this matchup away here. Neckbreaker floats over into the American clutch, trying to force Michael Carter to tap out as he's looking in the eyes of Brandon Ace. Just wrenching away. And lost his grip, unfortunately. Lost his balance. Going to keep the hold in for the majority of the time. And now up on the shoulders is Mason Rex here. Mason throwing the elbows to the side of the dome on Michael Carter now. Carter now going to toss him. Back here we go once again. Tag was made to Benjamin Sawyer. Drop down into a huge drop kick. Plus side drop kick against a plus size man. And now the Giants collide. Michael Carter and Benjamin Sawyer tossing in the corner once again, face first on that top turnbuckle. Look at these two colossus. And now Michael Carter, met with a big boot from Benjamin Sawyer. Now these shots in the face. Tag was made to Brandon Ace now. And look at the soul power of Michael Carter. Combination of the Charm City Kings. That was a lot of weight and a hard landing for Benjamin Sawyer, but now things are back on the pace for American Terror. Tossing in the corner now. Trying to make the tag move to the face. Michael Carter trying to get himself involved with the referee here. Jumped down like a child. And now, stay out, Uranagi Slam. The big man of American Terror, Benjamin Sawyer. This is a wildly, but that step down here. Now looking into a snap suplex. Clearly with the size and power advantage is Benjamin Sawyer. Now tossed into the corner once again, making the tag. This is classic American Terror. Pop up into a power slam. now into the cover. Shoulders are down. Michael Carter making a save. And Mason Rex trying to go for a suplex. Of course, it's not going to happen. Carter too big and too powerful. Both Brandon Ace and Mason Rex already back to his feet, knocking off Michael Carter for the apron. Unsportsmanlike of Mason Rex, but 2H there. Oh, so long as they get the job done, as he would say. And a back elbow. Straight to the jaw of Brandon Ace from behind. Straight from behind once again, a little bit more misdirection here. Both men looking for the same opportunity here. Kick to the back and oh! Now Mason Rex is just playing at the odds here. Mason, who has held every championship that belonged to the Warriors at one point in time when he was there. He was a television champion. He was a world champion. He's been tag team champion. He is a current American Revolution champion. What championship he is yet to obtain is being held by this man that's about to be locked in with the American Clutch. The Souls of our champion, Brandon Ace, in trouble, breaking the grip home ever so quickly. But that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Rex has never been the Souls of our champion. Wants to mark that off of his Warzone bucket list at some point in the future. And that future could come a bit sooner if he's able to knock off the Souls of our champion right here and now. Another submission. Camel clutch is applied. But Brandon able to trip him up. Choked on that bottom rope here. Big time clothesline. Mason Rex trying to find his way in and out of this matchup for the sake of American Terror, for the sake of building momentum towards his American Revolution Championship match in the Ultimate Frenzy. Dropped him with the Olympic Slam and is still keeping the Silver Champion on his toes here into a lariat. Brandon back to his feet, but Mason Rex continuing to put the pressure on. And now Mason does not want to be here. He's stuck in the corner of the Atrocity Kings. And now making the tag. Combination about to be on display. Carter on the floor. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Shoulders head down and a kick out. Michael Carter trying to overpower Mason Rex, but Mason able to make it back to his feet here. Oh! Shot to the ribs and to the face here. Off the face, buster across the knee! Michael Carter in deep trouble, perhaps now going to reach away at the arm. Trying to break it off of his own shoulder here. Mason Rex off these slaps into a high knee! Mason Rex is no slouch though. He's been through his fair share of battles. You remember that man was a part of the first ever death match at VRW. And the spear that took him down. And now Carter caught in the corner of American Terror once again. Look out! Pop on the power and straight! The cover again of the pop on power slam and another kick out by Michael Carter. This is a fight, this is a battle that is going to rage on. For the Charm City Kings, they know in the back of their minds that Pandemonium is watching. They have been waiting, and they are no longer going to continue waiting for them to get the fight that they want. Tag is being made to Brandon Ace. They want it. Pandemonium, they did not want American Terror, but they are giving them a run for their money here tonight. And now, Benjamin Sawyer is on the comeback train on the heel kick now. But now trying to make the tag so quickly was Brandon. And Benjamin Sawyer sitting down on the left leg. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting closer and closer to our main event of the night. A continuation of the Women's Tag Team Championship contender match. Pandemonium will be here in the main event. hopefully to confront the Charlotte City Kings in their proposition. They take on the Birds of Prey, and American Terror again with the pop-up power slam. Another cover to put the champion away. And again, Mason Rex can't get that vital pin necessary to secure a claim for the Soul Siren Championship that the man desperately wants to have on his resume. And shot to the midsection, duck underneath it. There's a clothesline! Dropping Brandon Ace once again. Mason Rex now, prime position. Once again, has Brandon Ace where he wants him. Off the neck breaker, drapes into the American clutch. Brandon Ace struggling, feeling and willing, trying to get himself out of this submission, and he does. And now Brandon Ace backslide. Oh! Dropping Mason Rex on the top of the dome. Off that backslide driver, there's a double knees. And now Brandon Ace gonna lock himself in on the comeback train. Hitting him now with a sling blade. From the corner now, Brandon Ace trying to cave in the skull with a knee, but moved out of the way. Back elbow, blocked by Brandon Ace. Now the deep arm drag, counter for counter, back and forth, into a belly-to-belly slap. Mason Rex with authority, trying to put his overpowered slaying over Brandon Ace. Tossing to the corner of the Charlotte City Kings, making the tag to Michael Carter. Combination back on display. Oh! Dropping Mason Rex into the cover. Hooks the leg. Shoulders are down. Oh, and again a 2 count. And the Charlotte City Kings going back and forth with American Terror. Kick to the hamstrings. There's the STO. And a tag was made to Benjamin Sawyer. A collision course once again. Trying to go for the shoulder tackle that time. That didn't work. Toss over the top rope. No! Power slam! Michael Carter is on a rampage right now into a shoulder tackle. Back to a vertical base once again by Benjamin Sawyer here. And now Sawyer tossing Carter into the corner, face first in that top turnbuckle. Now Michael Carter is on a comeback train. Off the back body drop with some authority. And Brandon Ace from behind with a punch in the face, setting up Benjamin Sawyer. Inverted power slam. Into the cover, hooks to leg, shoulders are down. 2.99. Well, Benjamin Sawyer already back to a miracle base here with a step forward. Having a 1-man army this into the sit-out Uranagi slam. And now Benjamin Sawyer going into the cover, and there's the save by Brandon Ace. Benjamin trying to make a pay up, but the shoulders are first DDT. And now Benjamin Sawyer trying to find his way to make the tag to Mason Rex here. Whoa. The hell's going on backstage? Tom Doyle on the assault of Benjamin. Whoa! Whatever the hell is going on backstage, Benjamin Earl didn't come out here with a McIntyre, and now we know why! And once again, Dan Troy talking trash to Michael Carter, reverse DDT! Proving to be effective! Is it distractions from American Terror into the dead ender, into the cover, shoulders are down to put the tag team champions away, and a kick out of 2.5. Charlotte City Kings distracted on the mind with Pandemonium, and right now American Terror being distracted by what's going on to the manager backstage. Tom Doyle and this assault of Benjamin Earl right now. Ruby Tribbiani was right to be afraid and worried. match is still going on the inside of the ring. Trying to break the odds, knocking off Brandon Ace on the counter, and now the Luthez. American Terror try to do their best to focus on the match and the problem at hand, and the problem is trying to put away the Chastity King to deserve themselves a better future for their ultimate frenzy. But the power of Michael Carter clearly on display. Now Benjamin Sawyer making the tag. Brandon Ace reaching out and making the tag himself. Soul Survivor versus the American Revolution. Double Ace shoved down by Mason Rex. Mason now back in control. Set punch. Oh! Blocked the counter. Started shot to the midsection. Oh! Top toe hold into that bottom rope here. Mason Rex. Full head of steam if he will. Leg lariat to the back of the head and neck of Brandon Ace as the American Revolution champion looks down on the Soul Survivor champion. Recognizes how prime of an opportunity. Recognizes that this could be a near future event as Mason wants to capture the Soul Survivor championship. Look at what he's doing to the current champion right now. Mason Rex now on the Olympic Slam. And now driving a fist into the face of the Soul Survivor champion, now locking in a headlock. Trying to drag some of the air out of the lungs and sternum. A grounded Brandon Ace is doing wonders for American Terror right now. Mason Rex wants to put this matchup away once and for all. Dead center of the ring. Neckbreaker. Float him over into the American clutch. Submission applied. Submission applied. But Brandon able to break the grip. Misses with the spin kick wildly. Up on the shoulders. Up on the shoulders now. Look at Death Valley. Spiked up with a DDT. Spiked up with an impaler. And now these kicks in the face. Oh, punching the face of Mason Rex. And now from the corner. Brandon tried to go for this earlier. Impact into the running knee. And now to put an end to this. Brandon Ace now off the Golden Ace Crusher! Into the cover! Interception from Michael Carter! And the Chastity King did it!
Here you're with the Chastity King.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Ace has just pinned the American Revolution champion Mason Rex in a hellacious tag team affair. So many distractions are on the mind of both American Terror and the Chastity Kings. It all came down to who could capitalize first. And wouldn't it be American Terror? For once the knee was caved into the face of Mason Rex, that was all she wrote into the Golden Ace Crusher. Nothing says I told you so more so than Ruby Tribbiani did when she tried to warn the Don and Donnie Danger of what could have taken place here tonight involving Tom Doyle. But that's the wall! They're here! They're actually here to come face to face with the Chastity Kings! Pandemonium! CJ Stone and the television champion Eva Sinai. We are trying to get set for our main event, Pandemonium versus the Birds of Prey, to see who will advance in the Undisputed War Maidens Tag Team Championship Tournament. And the challenge has been laid out by Pandemonium. You won, our boys. See them at the Ultimate Frenzy. But guys, it's main event time.
This is the of the weekdays. On every day, tag match, scheduled for 1 fall, and versus first. And their opponents. Robin Blackstar, the Birds of Prey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since they've seen the Birds of Prey in hot fire action. And nothing is more heated right now than our tag team division, with a huge opportunity awaiting the winner of this tournament to go on to the Ultimate Frenzy to challenge the Undisputed Elite for their War Maiden Tag Team Championships. They have been champions since July of 2021, and so many teams have stepped up to the plate to challenge them for their opportunity. Now it is down here with our third first round matchup, Pandemonium versus the Birds of Prey. CJ Stone and Ashley Crow starting things off. CJ Stone, who took up the name of Stone in memories of Selena, the leader of Pandemonium, who is effectively taken out of action by Candy Vega and Bella Lockjaw, who have already advanced into the next round of this tournament, into the semifinals, if you would. Now toss into the corner here. Oh! Double knees moved out of the way. Was CJ Stone, and now locking things up once again, grabbing the nape of the neck of Ashley Crow here. Crow now driving these elbows into the ribs in midsection of CJ. And now, oh! Stiff kick to the midsection, and Ashley Crow follows up with a clothesline, dropping CJ. Now, ooh! Stepping down on the left arm, targeting the body part already. And now Ashley Crow looking for the bow and arrow submission. Crow now trying to wrestle into control here. Oh, able to counter with CJ getting herself out of that submission now. Ashley Crow keeping. Oh, sit punch and now making a tag. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight for the top rope crossbody. Robin Blackstar falling from the sky on that one. Now back to Reco base here. Oh! Stiff Enziguri kick to the face, making the tag. To Eva Cyanide, the television champion now in action on display. Kick to the ribs in a midsection, misses wildly with the takedown. Hurricanrana! Driving Robin Blackstar down to the mat. Now rake to the eyes. Referee not doing a damn thing about it at this time. I don't blame him. Robin Blackstar was formerly known as the Destroyer of the War Maidens. Now, oh! Drop it down with a chain breaker. Robert Blackstar battles back. Kick to the midsection, countered. And able to hoist her over her shoulder with a fallaway slam. And now Eva Sinai locks in an inverted figure four leg lock. Trying to force Robin Blackstar to tap out, but Robin able to break this grip and a stiff forearm strike. And minor damage might have been done to the tree trunk legs of Robin Blackstar. Splashing in the corner, but nobody was home but the turnbuckles. And now Eva Sinai misses Riley with the enziguri, but still keeping Robin Blackstar guessing here. This time again, misses with the second enziguri. Get to the midsection, hip toss over her shoulder into a knee. And Robin Blackstar can't keep up with the quickness of Eva Sinai, but Eva can't keep up with the power and ease of Robin Blackstar. And Robin Blackstar, obviously the strongest War Maiden in the ring right now, making the tag to Ashley Crow, going after the left arm of the champion from behind, tried to go for a German suplex, moved out of the way. A little bit of a counter brigade going on right now. Tossing to the corner of Pandemonium, trying to make the tag by Ashley Crow with a boot to the face. Back elbow by the champion, pointed the elbow to the knee. And now Ashley Crow, he's ripped into the corner here. Off the monkey flip. Great back and forth performance there by Ashley Crow and Eva Sinai. And now Ashley locking in another bow and arrow submission hold on Eva Sinai. Wrenching away now. Going to the corner now. Ooh! Able to find an escape here. And now toss into the corner once again. Mark the monkey flip once again. Simple but still effective. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event with a roundhouse kick by Ashley Crow. Winner will advance into the semifinals of the Undisputed War Maiden Tag Team Championship Contenders Tournament. And now a shoulder tackle by Ashley Crow into an overhead belly to belly. Into the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down on the champion who's able to kick out at 2. Now a stiff kick to the back. Ashley Crow on top of her game right now. Up the neck snap of Eva Sinai. Going after the left leg and trying to hyperextend it even. Ashley Crow now looking for that stomp puller submission. Again trying to force a tap out of either CJ or Eva Sinai, but it's not going to happen. Back to a vertical base of both of these two War Maidens. And out the crucifix driver. Sinai able to make the tag to CJ Stone. And here comes the spawn of Selena into the Crow Cutter. Crow Cutter dips into the ring, covering the shoulders and down and a kick out at 2.5. Completely cutting off the momentum, no pun intended, of CJ Stone. Now wrestling for control here. Gonna toss it in the corner of Pandemonium. Eva Sinai has yet to recover. Off the shoulder tackle with an overhead belly to belly of her own. CJ now off that shot of adrenaline. Finds herself now on a comeback train. Clothesline into the corner. Here comes CJ Stone. Clothesline into her book. CJ Stone trying to embody the spirit of Selena. Right now, the leader of Pandemonium watching on from the great beyond. Now trying to wrestle for control here. Almost made a tag to Robin Blackstar. Stiff forearm, no. Now gonna keep CJ in the corner of the Birds of Prey. Trying to still make that tag to Robin Blackstar, but CJ is making it increasingly difficult. Toss it in the corner again with a shoulder tackle. Chained up with an overhead belly to belly. And CJ Stone now continuing to make short work right now at the expense of Ashley Crow. Now back to a vertical base here, up on the shoulders of CJ now with a spinning Dick Valley driver. hand in the face, shoulders are down to advance to the semifinals. 2.99. CJ Stone now. Back to a vertical base, toss into the corner. Trapped where she wants her to be. Looking dead in the soul here. Oh! Stiff headbutt to the shot to the face. CJ Stone measuring up her target. Drive by and a drop kick to the side of the dome. And now CJ Stone into the cover, hooked the leg to advance to the semifinals and a kick out. What the hell is going on with Robin Blackstar and Eva Sinai here? Up in the cradle position. Spikes her with a DDT. Crow back to the vertical base. Spikes her with a DDT. Crow now being dragged away from the ropes. CJ now once again targeting the back of the head and neck. CJ still in control of Ashley Crow right now. And now off the top rope. Whoa! Corkscrew senton getting all of it. And again, this constant target on the back of the head and neck of Ashley Crow is more than apparent for CJ. And now gonna toss her into the corner of Pandemonium. Ashley Crow having a one-woman army this. A little bit of misdirection here, tossing in the corner of the Birds of Prey. Ashley Crow with no Robin Blackstar there to make the tag for her. Elbow, playing a little bit of possum here. Look out, tossing in the corner. Now making the tag to Eva Sinai. And now the combination on display, trying to chop down, again targeting the back of the head and neck. And now Sinai from the corner, off the silver kick to the jaw. With a boot to the face. Able to find her way out. And now Ashley Crow with that shot of adrenaline pumped in. Now locks herself into the comeback train. Off the jumping heel kick, meeting the target. And now Ashley, assist shot to the ribs in midsection by Eva Sinai. And now Eva targeting the left leg. Using the ropes as a viable weapon now. Eva Sinai continuing her focus on the legs of this birdie. As Robin Blackstar trying to urge her to make the tag. Eva Sinai is keeping Ashley Crow exactly where she wants her here. Now Sinai gonna toss her into the corner. Pandemonium this time the hands are gonna connect to the chest. Eva Sinai planted into the handspring moonsault. Ashley Crow is in deep, deep trouble. Kick to the midsection, looking for the poison solution. Dragging Crow away from the ropes into the corner of Pandemonium. Now into the cover to advance to the semifinals. Robin Blackstar making the save. Calling for the cutthroat. Calling for the end. Ashley Crow now kick to the ribs in midsection. And now pop up and two! A hurricanrana! Trying violently, trying desperately to make the tag to Robin Blackstar, but Eva Sinai is keeping her all intact, keeping her in the corner of Pandemonium, making another tag to CJ. CJ for the top rope! There's a foot stop to the chest of Ashley Crow! Dragging her on the other side of the ropes here. And CJ gonna use the middle ropes as leverage here. Robin Blackstar making the save. That is how far they're willing to go. Pandemonium fighting for Selena Stone, fighting to take the championships off of the Undisputed Elite. Now these elbows crashing down to the ribs, the chest of Ashley Crow, over and over and over and over and over again. And one more for good measure if you're CJ. CJ Stone now with a boot to the jaw. And I was wondering what was getting these people all riled up. Candy Vega is walking down the rampway. And Eva Cyanide looking to confront her to hit the wall. Bad Amy! Bad Amy is hit by the side of Eva Cyanide, dropping her with a weird giving. Bad Amy going straight up. Whoa, 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 whoa! Eva, after being assisted from Bad Amy, just dropped her with the poison solution. But from behind, not paying attention to the problem at hand. This main event matchup is still underway. Lucid Kiss! And a second Lucid Kiss by Roman Blackstar! And this is still carrying on the League of War Minutes in the matchup here. Candy Vega, Bad Amy are down, trying to go for a crow cutter. Counted and blocked. Hit it again with a crow cutter. Ashley Crow into the cover. Shoulders that down. The Birds of Prey advance.
Here are your winners, the Birds of Prey.
No one was expecting any of that to happen. Why, Ava? Bad Amy just came out to assist you, and you dropped her. This is where the main event fell apart with the appearance of Bad Amy knocking down Candy Vega with the weird giving knee. We thought that Ava would be ecstatic for the assistance, but that wasn't the case. Ava instead turns to drop Bad Amy with the poison solution. And the War Maiden who took advantage of it all. Robin Blackstar with 2 lucid kisses. It all sums down to what happened inside the ring, the League of War Maidens. Ashley Crow with another crow cutter to silence CJ Stone. The Birds of Prey have advanced to the semifinals. And we are taking a nosedive down the path to the Ultimate Frenzy.